Wow. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm already sweating.
How are you already sweating?
It's so hot. Why is it so hot in the middle of January?
It's intense. You know what I've been listening to this morning?
What are you listening to?
Jamiroquai.
Uh-oh.
I love it. Jamiroquai. It's so underrated. You know what I'm saying?
It is. So, yeah.
It is. He is.
We're going to finish second half of 5-4.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
It is. It's
a curse.
such a curse. Oh my goodness. Oy.
I can't help it, you know? You just can't help it. I tell my wife all the time. She's surprised
What am I surprised by?
that you're beautiful.
Oy. Not that you're hot. I was gonna say something.
That's a given.
What?
That you're hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Dork.
Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Laminza and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure as an audience. No.
Do you want to party up?
Yeah. There's not really a dungeon or anything, but we can party up. Hey, you have an umbrella.
Oh, it must be raining.
I can hear the rain. Okay, you can party up with me now. He's cycling through everyone.
There.
Okay, you
It
got me.
didn't take too long.
All right.
It's like, where am I going?
Why, Seavy? Ever a welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say. She is presently receiving guests. But for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me? What is this hat? Is that a hat?
Is it a hat? I think that's his head.
That might be his head.
My friends, what brings you here this day?
Well, let me tell you, things happen.
This is true. By the Navigator. A cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it. Here in Limsa. And production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks. Truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace. Yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beast man. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For those summoning in the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. 'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lamenzans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me.
You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting.
Aye, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. Flounder?
Founder.
Would founder without them.
Founder. Maybe it's a different word if you had an accent. Try it.
Founder. Was that enough of an accent for you?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same, if it's a different word.
I feel like they meant flounder, but I don't know.
No, it wouldn't flounder. That doesn't make sense.
It would flounder without them.
Yeah. Why would it look like a yellow fish? I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilferfer, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs.
Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads a man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks.
Founder also refers to a ship taking in water and sinking.
Huh. Okay.
We're not well versed in the in water speak.
Ship speak.
Ship speak.
That's why we were gonna live on a boat.
Yeah. Instead we became landlubbers. Is that what they call people in land? Landlubbers? With a B?
I have not heard of that.
What? You've never heard the word landlubber?
Nope.
Weird.
Perhaps.
Maybe I've just watched too many pirate stuff.
Hey, were you gonna give me a button this time?
Yep, that's what we're working on getting tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Did you want me to press a button?
Nope.
Okay.
Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I've tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they've learned not of any value. Leave it to us.
Always leave it to us.
That's fair. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sicard wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck.
Good luck. All right.
All right.
We are back to running our errands. The Admiral is right. Wait. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Teavy, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. That was me running into a wall. You didn't see that. I am catching up.
This music is epic, man.
Where are you going? Oh no, are we doing pirate speak again? Here we go. Curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, you know nothing of the man, save the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the thalassocracy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. Did I skip words again?
No, you're going really fast.
Yeah, because he's a pirate.
That's not what that means.
So how, then, are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. I think you're just paying attention to it now. That's why you can tell that I am speaking fast.
I mean, I always pay attention to it.
Check it out.
It's a Harry Potter and a Snape.
He has a
Squeak it.
he has a scar.
He even
and
has a
everything.
scar hidden by hair. Isn't that hilarious? Samuel Dunkington. This Snape is great too. Because he has curled hair under. Isn't that great?
Snape, Severus Snape.
And he even has a tiny
Severus
little
Snape.
wand. Did you see the tiny little wand?
Oh yeah. You should.
This tiny little wand. This tiny little wand. This tiny little wand.
Septum Sepra. Ron.
This still
Ron.
sounds like the Shire.
Ron Weasley. Yes, we did.
Yes. You know them? Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Sometimes we walk around just saying Dumbledore.
We do.
Dumbledore.
Out of nowhere, it'll just one of us will just be Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
He's a wily bugger. That is what he is. Oh, that's a lady. That's you.
He's a wily bugger is what he is.
Wow. You sound like a pirate.
Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for
Moonskate.
Moonskate's place at old Hilferside. I don't think that's good.
That is exactly how she sounds.
There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Galleons are gone and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet, with that jumped up bilge rat sick of landing the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters and can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old days, don't get me wrong. But when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. It was really hard.
It was.
Whew.
We're back to pirate speak.
Because we're in Lemza. That's how you got over there so fast.
Over where?
To the second place. This is wrong.
I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? Is there Talkie? Oh, that's not Talkie.
Dumbledore. Now I'm gonna just be doing that all the time.
So,
now.
just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sickard turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income.
Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before. But no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming by their coin.
For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into a sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct.
Ori Boulder?
Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late. suggesting that the kobolds in Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
Yeah. All indications point to that conclusion, yes? Though we have no hard evidence as of yet, we must investigate further. Agreed. So how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa Laminza, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Khan's embrace in Lower Lenosha shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be weary of those allied to the Admiral, the Scions not least of all. Compared to yours and Seavy's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer.
Graha is right. And even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel.
But very well. I leave it to you, Gra. Got business with me, cat boy. You're the crystal wholesaler. That I am. But you're no merchant, so what do you want the crystals for?
Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away.
We're the only ones hiding. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you've got there? That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. He's so good at what he does. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our warehouse. It takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price.
Sounds like just what a quibbler would say.
Alright, it's plain that that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff. So I'll make an exception. Come with me.
Why is he so bad at this? You have your memories from that time.
It seems to be working. Let's follow them.
Why is it working?
Because he's got the catboy charm. They went into that tunnel quietly now. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap?
How could they possibly be so cheap?
There's nothing unlawful about them. If that's your worry. They're from Ogamoro. Ogamoro.
Ogamoro?
Ogamoro. Ogamoro. If you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So how much did you want? Ogamoro. Taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. It's as pure as it gets.
Oh.
That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly.
Oh.
Who you? What you gonna do?
Who is this kid? What's he gonna do?
I'm Sickert, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners.
Oh, jeez, we found Sickard. Sakad.
No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are. Scions. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective. But that would explain your swift rise to power. What a weird perspective change. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Laminza make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen.
Oh.
Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait. Just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Her especially.
Ian.
Alize.
Oh.
While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lost-termed Ugamaro and battered Leading Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors, we are.
Don't know if I would say that.
When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on, except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? That's only fair. Contentious. Though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to Admiral's face. Unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Laminza has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the menu, the Estalicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. Estalicia. He's gonna provide the menu.
The seating as well.
I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Laminza are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Gratia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sickert has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Laminza and pass on his invitation to the Admiral.
I will accept your request.
Oh. Follow the dude with the wings. Hold on, let me make myself glow. No, follow the glowing dude with the wings.
You were already glowing.
I know, but now I'm glowing even more.
Wow.
I'm a warrior of light, so I have to glow.
That's true.
Seavyteavy, your companions have already reported to the command room. Will you be joining them? They always make us seem like the slowpoke who is there last. Even though we're the ones that fast travel.
Fast traveled, yeah. Welcome back, my friends. What news? So, they've been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sicard's invitation. And I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness.
A shootout.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
That's quite a thing to say.
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
I was right.
What?
Sicard.
Sicard. Oh my. Oh, shoot.
Make sure you grab your starbies.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
Hillfear.
It's not Hellfifa.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Who is this VA?
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Uh-oh.
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom.
Bosnia.
When they do,
Bosnia.
our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. So we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then. Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Aminsons here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel.
A duel.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7,
Very
8,
well.
9.
As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa,
10.
I accept your challenge.
Number 1.
Oh my gosh.
I pointed my gun straight into the sky. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Wow. She saw that bullet and she was like, whoa.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Hellpfeffer.
Fear?
Yeah.
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfair!
Captain Ilfair.
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
Bro, he's so mad.
It's all we
He's
know,
so
Captain.
mad.
If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Uh-oh.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow.
Oh.
There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
That's how I be walking lately.
Not wrong.
Wow, that was cool.
Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. Full glad I am that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors.
Materia. The great ship, Vilbrand.
Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We'll open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years past, when the Sahagin swarmed at our hulls in ever greater numbers, Limsa entered into covenant with the kobolds.
To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail.
Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lenosha, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed. And on it went, till every ilm of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobold's trust, even should we cure their tempered.
Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place.
And so we must provide a reason. I'll restore their stolen crystals to them and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies.
Bait. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy.
Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold's side would jeopardize our chance at peace. And they're my venture founders.
Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm.
That is so loud.
That is so loud.
The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal.
It's so loud.
It's so loud. So, friends, what think you of our strategy?
The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of either to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alizé would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay.
Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm gonna cure that priest or die trying.
Uh-oh.
I believe in you, Alizé!
I know you can do it.
And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It's settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We'll join you soon. We'll join you there anon.
Bah, bah, bah.
Alfredo wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need.
Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed. And should you want for either, you only need say the word.
Gabu, did you follow us here?
There's something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express state say. Please let me come with you, please. I didn't see the commas there.
I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, all right?
Take him with you.
No, we can't take him with us. My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. The navel. The navel.
The novel.
If you're ready, let's proceed to the Ugamara mines at once.
Dun, dun,
This etherite will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alizé's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Einzar do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. You have to leave. Oh, I have to leave. Hold on, let's see. How come that didn't say it? Oh, it's not marked. Typically marks an instance. This must be different. Huh, interesting. Okay.
Growing up so fast.
Proceed. Oh, we can't lose our sprout. Does it grow into a tree? Does it go?
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufisvin,
Yeah.
Admiral of Limsa Leminsa.
Did you get that name?
Yep.
Blevinsvin.
Nope.
Blovinsvin.
Bloof.
Blefinsvin.
She's like.
I come before you
German.
to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
They're very good at with their synonyms.
Aye, just as we thought.
Oh shit.
Now, Alizé! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
All right, Gandalf.
Legit.
Protect Alizé. Turn tank stance on. The girl seeks to harm the Patriarch with vile magics. Kill her, slaughter, slay, kill. Not if we have anything to say about it.
You're in my sights.
Wow. Oh dang, she just knocked them all out. Are you AoEing?
Yeah, I am.
Got him. Yes, it's ready to go. Go, Angelo. Oh. Its tempering is too severe. Huff. I can't finish the job. So one person's either alone is not enough.
Oh, just what we need.
What in the hell?
I have no idea. Just get away from it. Oh, I think we were supposed to protect Alizé and get in front of it. I just got out of the way and she got hit. Nice.
You're in my sights.
She's like a high DPS person.
Here you are, Alizé.
Here it comes. Thanks, you two. I'll give it another shot. Make sure you destroy the bombs before they reach Alizé.
Damn it, Merlweb, I thought you got this one.
There's more. Make sure they don't reach her.
I need more ether.
Oh no.
No!
No.
Fail.
Keep going. Oh no. Don't stop hitting them. There's one behind you.
Just a little more.
Leave this to me. Stand clear, all of you. He went down there. Look at him. Wow. He killed them all.
Dang. Please let this work. Almost there. CV, please lend me your ether too.
Channel your ether.
How do I do this?
You pick Alizé. Whoa. You're dead now, girl. Finished. Done. For dead. No, Admiral, it's too dangerous. I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, Limzo will have its peace. Attack it. Attack it. Slay the last one. Exterminate, destroy, slay. Got it. Got it.
Nailing it. Totally nailing it.
Good job. You're doing so good.
Doing it.
Okay, he's gonna make it. Stay right there. Stay where you are. Wait for it. Wait for it. And once this middle one goes in, you go inside. Yeah. Wow. I was way ahead of you and now you're like about to kill him first. That's so not fair.
My DPS, bro.
No, did you just beat him before me?
CV, a little more ether, just a little more and I can finish it. Where is she?
Where is she? Oh, she's in the back. The back. Thank you.
It'll work this time, I promise.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna high five me. You just.
High five.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
Should have just given her our ether in the first place. It's more potent.
I don't know about that.
Go, Angela.
Go, Angelo!
Wow.
Did it work? What?
My people.
Uh-oh.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Where's Gabu's parents?
See.
No. No, 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 no! Why? Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me.
Oh yeah, Tiny Tip.
Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love.
Gabu
For a
has...
long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things.
Gabu has the best voice.
Can I have another one, please?
Please, sir. Could I
But
have
I
some
didn't
more?
give in to it. And you mustn't either.
And you mustn't either.
Lyra, is that
There's
you?
been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
End the suffering.
No, Roger.
Does he sound like Roger?
Yeah.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
Do it!
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you were the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
That's how they shake.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
stop that.
He pointed it in the sky. Just like in the show and the movie.
I thought for a second he was really going to do it.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does.
Mommy Web!
And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
It's like they walk around with the thesaurus.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Wow. Hey, thanks for giving me an umbrella.
NP, bro.
I can't put one on because of my wings.
True.
But it's kind of useless because you're putting it on your back, so.
Twould seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead, I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course, not only for Limsa Limenza, but all Eorzea.
Different sound. Your umbrella.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Let's return to the Rising Stones. Oh, something's wrong again.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Not wrong. Strange.
Afoot.
Breathe, man. What is it?
What is the
I
floating?
think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Oh, he's been through some things. Look at it. Look at that scar on his eye. It's never a moment's rest. Not when the Scions are around.
Uh-oh.
I feel like he's wearing fake goggles. I don't see the glass.
What in the world is that?
It is a radio tower.
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Sounds very Asian.
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it.
What?
Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards.
They're all over the place.
The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
Crap.
Always something.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
We don't ever move. We just kind of stand there and wait everyone else to leave. That's why we're late everywhere. So they popped up some radio towers and they're sending out signals to ET. Here we go.
Thank you for coming so soon.
Just wanna say that I glow.
I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roger preserved!
What is that? Oh, what shit. A cool dragon.
It can't be.
Looks Bahamut-like, but it's not.
The palace! After them!
You're here, good.
That's a cool dragon.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why, even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
He's still a dick.
Is that Asahi?
No, that's the dick.
His body more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it. Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandaniel. And may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
What are the towers for?
You'll have to wait and see.
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days, to which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
The final days? But it was the Asians who labored to prevent them.
Right.
You're quite right, though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Paroxysm.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you.
He's still a crazy dick.
So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles.
Oh, there we go.
We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
It's a new word. Telophoroi.
Who are the Telophoroi?
Don't know.
Uh-oh.
Whoever this cool dragon is.
This is a cool dragon.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
This is such a cool garden place. Oh, I got blown away.
Is this dragon mountable?
No.
Not a mount?
No.
You don't think?
For sure. Otherwise, I would have seen it and known to get it already.
That.
Ah, but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Lunar Bahamut.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Wow. Things just happened. Nary a peaceful day.
Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to save the garden.
No!
Raubon, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm gonna take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you.
No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Merlvid tells me, you're due some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest.
Very well. But if you need our help, don't hesitate. And take care. Both of you. Good. We've received the reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. Let me tell you about this. No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears.
That's what I said.
It would all seem tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes, this Fandaniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron.
Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. Was he the one that caused the world to go crazy in the first place?
He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. And the creature certainly did resemble the Elder Primal.
That may be, but the fact that it answered to Fandaniel would suggest they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum, born of Asian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Y'shtola?
I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered, I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Ul'dah and delivered the porksies to her grace, along with detailed instructions on their use.
Nothing.
Yet, my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claim that a number of their kind have been abducted, and that men are responsible. Naught is known of the perpetrators as yet, but as the immortal flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Fandaniel's towers. On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangsha.
Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them.
Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now save remain vigilant. And since we're dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. Estinian!
Estinian? Now, just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it, but the truth is we will struggle even to find him. He's right here, bruh.
You let me and Kryl worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless. So if there are no objections, we shall depart at once.
Bye!
Bye! Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them in the use of the porksies.
They would doubtless appreciate it. Might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the tasks ahead. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long.
Oh dear, are you not enjoying our adventure?
Come now, I didn't say that. While it may not be the most carefree experience, there is nothing in this world I would rather do than write a new future with you.
That.
A long future, mind. Whatever the Telefroi might hope. We'll stop them, won't we?
Telefroi.
Telefroi. Wow. Wow.
Yatta!
We finished. Oh, it's not done, of course.
Shit.
It's never done.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them.
Bad guys. Mesmerized. Thralled.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Zombies. It's a zombie.
Glory be. Glory be to Garlemald!
Meanwhile,
It's a big sword.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration.
oh,
I took the liberty of informing her that you await her coming, though I confess, I may have singed her a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
it's so easy to break.
Man. Why was that so easy?
Because he's strong. But for now,
we
have finished
That's
Final
just a theory.
It's not a theory.
A Final Fantasy theory.
It is. Okay.
This is fun.
This is fun. All right. So that's it for Final Fantasy. We're gonna go on break now. Bye!
BRB!